Alright, what's going on, guys? My name is Antonio, and this is the AAS All Around Sports. I'm your host, Antonio. Today, we are going over the Bills beating down the Pittsburgh Steelers. Of course, right now I'm joined by my little puppy, little Miss Robbie. She's one of my two little dogs I have. But anyways, so the Bills come into this game and by 10-point favorites, and were able to pound on more than that. So the question is, can Buffalo make a push to the AFC Championship game? So I'm going to be going over the reasons why they can or can't. I'm going to be going over what keys lie ahead of them in the next week's game against the Kansas City Chiefs in Orchard Park, which is going to be Mahomes' first road game of his career in the playoffs. So that'll be interesting. And then I'm going to be going over loads of other things, what went right for the Bills this game and what went wrong. So for now, let's get this started. But before I do want to give a quick shout out to the Pittsburgh Steelers. They had a horrendous season. I thought at the beginning of the year they were going to be last place in the division and miss the playoffs. They were able to make the playoffs, but they just came off a little short. And I have a friend of mine that is happy the Steelers made it, but would have probably liked them to make a Super Bowl. But we're not going to get into that. But, so, this Bills team, I think, has a chance to go to the Super Bowl, or at least the AFC Championship game. Because this Bills team, we have not seen before. Joe Barry is changing around this unit massively. He has put more into the run game with James Cook, which is going to be interesting going against Kansas City next week, which will be very interesting since it's going to be, I think it's both his first game in Buffalo and also his first road game. So if that is the case, if it is his first road game in Buffalo, that will be interesting. That will 100% be interesting. But the thing with the Bills is they've just looked so good in the last few weeks. They come back all the way to win their division, which not a lot of people thought they could do, but they somehow were able to come back and win their division. But the one thing that has held them back is overtime battles. Now, I do think this is going to be a close game between Kansas City and Buffalo. But if you're the Bills, you want to avoid overtime at all costs, because when it hits overtime, the Bills are 6-0 in overtime. I mean, not 6-0, 0-6 when it comes to overtime duels. Now, if they could somehow overcome that because of the rule change that they made, which would be put into place if that were the case, I don't know. Maybe we might see that for the first time. But we'll see what happens this game. But one of my keys for the Bills going into this game on offense is to try to put up as many points as possible. We all know Mahomes is a good guy. He's a really good player. But he has the ability to cook up magic at any given moment. And this Bills team did a really good job at scoring on the opportunities that they had, and especially on that last little 2-minute mark during the game when they were in Kansas City. And then the key for their defense is to keep an eye on Mahomes. Because Mahomes, we have known to be both a good passer and also a good runner. You have to have a spy on that guy. You got to have a spy on him. And if you're going to bring pressure, you need to get to him in like 2 seconds, because he's going to try to get that ball out quick. And also for the secondary, they have to keep their eyes on Kelsey and a few other guys in that secondary. And also another key for the Bills offense is to try to get the crowd into it. Because think about it. This is your first home game against the Chiefs in the playoffs. Mahomes has not been on the road in a playoff game. You need to get that crowd on your side. And in order to do that, you need to post up points. So we will see what happens in this game. But I don't know what's going to happen in this game. I'm still contemplating on who I'm going to pick. So I'll have my pick in by the end of this week for that game. But anyways, that's my topic for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on the notification bell. And I'll catch you all in the next one. So long for now.